everyone, and welcome to ATCW Live. I am your host, the golden tongue of ATCW, Evan Wade, and here to my right, as always, the Swiss Army knife, Dennis Williams. What's going on, Dennis?
Dude, I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped, guys. This extra week off has given me an extra amount of excitement. I do feel a little off, though, because
It's weird.
this is usually event day, but now it's ATCW Live Day. I'm cool with that. Guys, I'm so stoked for ATCW Breakthrough. I hope you are, too. We got a great show to talk about here tonight, Evan, and I'm so freaking excited.
You blundered yourself, Dennis. We have a great event to talk about this time around.
I can't even think straight.
Oh, my God. He really is all kinds of mixed up, folks. September 28th, ATCW Breakthrough comes to you live from the Leadtown Community Center in Carneysville, West Virginia. Doors 6:30, bell time 7 o'clock. But, of course, we cannot forget at 6:50, Dennis, what happens?
Final words with Dennis Williams. And this time, guys, I'm keeping it a surprise as to who I will be interviewing for this particular event.
Ooh, all right. I like an air of mystery to our ATCW events, folks. But before we talk about that, Dennis, we're going to carry on our tradition that we started a little while back. I've got a question for you that you may answer.
It is my turn.
Here is my question, Dennis. You are the captain of a traditional 5-on-5 tag team elimination match with an invading company here in ATCW. I need you to pick either yourself to be in the match as one, or you can pick 5 separate stars. Who are you picking for your team?
And just from the ATCW roster.
Just from the ATCW roster, past, present, and current.
Okay, here we go. First pick, Radical Stars.
Boom!
I mean, come on.
2 for 1.
Best tag team in the history of the company? Yeah, I'm taking them, definitely. So that's what, 2 out of 5. So I got 3 more to come. All right, so. You know what? I'm going to take AK.
Ooh.
I'm going to tell him to put his ego aside, focus on wrestling, and that'll be good. So that's 3. Do I even need 5 if I have those 3?
Well, you know. You need a cheering squad, I guess.
All right, so let's think. There's going to be so many people that are going to be unhappy because I don't pick them.
Oh, I know, right?
But, this is my team. Number 4. Let's see. The Sharpest Blade.
Ooh.
Chris Slade.
Whoa, man.
I mean, you talk about one of the most gifted athletes I've ever seen, one of the most athletic guys I've ever seen. And I think he'd be a perfect little complement to this squad that I'm putting together. And, there are so many other guys that I love in ATCW that aren't going to get mentioned here. My 5th guy, Tiberius is
Oh, I felt it in the
You
force.
just got to have that big freaking powerhouse that can just take out all 5 on his own. That is just, I think, probably the perfect ATCW Survivor Series team. I'm the captain. I'm on the outside. I'm cheering him on. I think that would be awesome. Hey, Chucky, think about that.
Well, here's a warning to any other wrestling promotion that has a thought of invading ATCW. Dennis just laid out a pretty thick team to go through. Whew, man, you got me dreaming over here now. Holy crap. The only thing that's going to make this better, Dennis, is jumping right into this match card. What do you say we get into it?
Let's go.
ATCW Breakthrough, baby. Our first contest for ATCW Breakthrough on September 28th. The second generation sensation Brian Hardy goes one-on-one with Austin Blackthorn. Now, after an opportunistic win last month over Adam Armstrong, Brian Hardy arrives at the second rung on the climb up the ladder of the ATCW heavyweight division, doesn't he, Dennis?
Yeah, and that's got to be weighing on him because you don't know when this ladder ends.
Mm-hmm.
You just know that you're getting to the next step. And it's got to be playing some mind games. And after what we saw in that promo, yeah, it's playing some mind games with him there. I'm not a fan of this whole idea of AK picking his opponents.
Mm-hmm.
AK's not the booker. He's the champion. He needs to be worried about defending the championship, not picking out opponents for somebody else. I think that he's overstepping his bounds there. We have a booker. His name's Chucky Manson. He does a great, fantastic job. We don't need anybody else to do it for us. Sorry, I just wanted to get that out there because it does bother me a bit.
Excellent point there, Dennis. So as a reminder, Blackthorn has been under the tutelage, I will say, of Tremor for the last couple of months after their loss last month in the #1 contendership match for the ATCW Tag Team Championships. Blackthorn's looking to prove a little something to Tremor. And I don't think Tremor's wanting to hear it at all. Judging by the video that we saw earlier this week on Facebook, Tremor is aware of everything that Austin Blackthorn can do, and he's looking forward to seeing what he will do to the second generation sensation, Brian Hardy.
He's not, I mean, Tremor has a right to be upset. It was Austin Blackthorn's fault that they lost that tag team championship or #1 contendership match. You know, he was the one that took the pin there. So, you know, that's bad. Okay. So he, of course, he's got a right to be upset. And I like how he's trying to push the kid. And frankly, 9/28, this could be the breakthrough of Austin Blackthorn.
It could very well be. Will it be a sensational night for Brian Hardy, or will Austin Blackthorn score a sweet victory here in ATCW? After earning their spot the old-fashioned way last month, the new #1 contenders for the ATCW Tag Team Championships, the Radical Stars, go 2-on-2 with the current ATCW Tag Team Champions, the Stompers. Dennis, I know you're excited for this one because once again, your boys are in tag team action.
That's right, man. It's just pouring out of me, beaming off my face, my excitement for this. This could be tag team title reign #4, which of course would be breaking their own record. Why not break your own record? Just smash it. You know, but this is going to be a tough match because we've seen a lot of improvement out of the Stompers, and we've seen a different personality come out of them. They're swaggering a little bit now. They're showing some charisma and stuff. I really enjoyed that thing that they shot in front of the Lincoln Memorial. You know, it's kind of cool to see our belts down in, what you call it, the DMV?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the DMV. So, but no matter what, these guys are going to be the underdog coming into this matchup because no matter who you are, when you come to ATCW to face the greatest tag team in its company's history, you are the underdog. My question is going to be, can the Stompers overcome being the underdog in order to retain?
Well, Dennis, we're going to find out September 28th at ATCW Breakthrough. It's awesome that you mentioned their video in front of the Lincoln Memorial. Boy, they are looking real good with that ATCW Tag Team Gold over their shoulders. We are going to find out if those belts are going to stay there come Saturday night. One of the most interesting pairings for a matchup to date in ATCW history, the leader of the Carnival of Souls, Axel Crow, goes 1-on-1 with stunning Adam Armstrong. Dennis, earlier this week, Adam Armstrong took to social media to express that he hates carnivals and he hates games. So, ladies, if you're looking for somebody to have a fun date night with, it's not Adam Armstrong, and don't take him to a carnival. He doesn't like the ring toss.
No, this is not going to be fun and games with Axel Crow this time. I mean, did you see that promo?
Yeah.
I don't even know if I can call it a promo. Okay, so this mysterious lady who's been appearing at ringside these last couple months during Axel Crow's matches, she has cost him victories, and now she took his bat. And guys, remember how when we were all kids, all of us had a stuffed animal, right, that we slept with and called. You know, I had a little Curious George, and I still have him. He's like 40-some years old now, and he's older than most of you that are watching this. I can't remember what you had, but he had something special too. I don't remember what it was, but you know, we all do. And for Axel Crow, it was actually a bat, and that was because of the upbringing he had. He needed the security of having a bat nearby just in case something bad happened. So it's driving him absolutely bonkers. Obviously, that he can't find his bat, and he's just throwing darts everywhere. He doesn't know who to talk to, who to blame. His bat's gone. We don't know jack crap about it. And Adam Armstrong, this is not going to be fun and games for you, pal.
I don't think it is, Dennis, but I am a little concerned that Axel's a little more focused on the bat than he is his opponent. And we know the cerebral Adam Armstrong will target and pick apart that exploit for sure.
You think that?
I do.
But with the level of just panic that's currently with Axel Crow, I don't think that's going to even be a factor.
Well, folks, we're going to find out September 28th at ATCW Breakthrough when Axel Crow goes 1-on-1 with Adam Armstrong. Dennis, you're going to want to brace yourself. Folks, it is time for the ATCW Cruiserweight Championship. Robbie Wayne goes 1-on-1 with the ageless one, Ethan Cross. Dennis, what are your thoughts on this one?
Another blockbuster match for the Cruiserweight Championship. I tell you, Ethan Cross has just had like this epic line of challengers since he's won that belt back in, what was it, April? Roundabouts.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a phenomenal win. It's been a phenomenal championship reign for him, and he's stepping up now to what I think is going to be one of his toughest challengers. We've seen improvement out of Robbie Wayne, and now that the TCW stuff is gone, like we're seeing a different side of Robbie Wayne. He's showing athleticism that I didn't see before. He's showing skill and knowledge that I've never seen before. And I think this might culminate in something huge for him. If not on the 28th, something very soon.
Indeed, indeed. Ethan Cross, fresh off a victory over the returning Hunter Blaze last month, looking to continue his win streak come Saturday night. Dennis, Robbie Wayne's been putting in the work in and out of the ring. He's up to 200 pounds now, gained 15 pounds of muscle in the last couple months. He's been eating, folks. He's been eating. But nonetheless, he is still able to compete for the ATCW Cruiserweight Championship.
Yep, weight limit's 210.
That's right. Blockbuster match, just like you said. These guys are going to tear it up for the coolest belt in ATCW, the ATCW Cruiserweight Championship. Quite possibly one of the most exciting matches of the year this year for ATCW. The picture-perfect assassin, Chris Slade, goes one-on-one with some fresh blood in ATCW, the Ranger, Dallas Dash. And Dennis, you got to wonder, are we going to get the Ring Docus like we saw last month, or are we finally going to see the Ranger here in ATCW?
I don't know, man, but this is my match of the night spotlight.
Match of the night! Match of the night! Match of the night!
Oh, that's right, folks. And you're wondering to yourself, why is Dallas Dash getting a match of the night spotlight during only his second match? And that's because last month when he faced Tiberius Asante, he impressed the hell out of this guy. He got that big man down on the mat, and he worked him for minutes at a time. And think about this. He was outweighed by double his body weight. He lost, what, 10 inches in height? But he got the guy down, and he worked him. And not only did he do that, the offense that he used to get him down, jumping off the ropes with kicks and stuff like that, that perfectly matches Chris Slade's style. These guys are going to be flying all over the place. Remember the end of Man of Steel when Superman and Zod are fighting, and they're fighting, while they're flying and crap? That's what this is going to be in Carneysville. Guys, if you're not excited about this, what the hell's wrong with you? Match of the night spotlight.
Match of the night! Match of the night! Match of the night!
After securing his #1 contendership, Travis Tarvin takes on the king of the 304 champion, Matt Wild, comes Saturday night at ATCW Breakthrough.
Still a little out of breath from the match of the night spotlight thing. Guys, we got two expert competitors coming together for the King of the 304 Championship. I don't know about you all, but when they stared down last month after Tarvin got the #1 contendership spot, I have a little goosebumps, man. I'm a little excited about this one.
Yeah?
And because these guys are very skilled and experienced workers.
Oh, they are.
And they're very familiar with each other. And Matt Wild, he's holding on to this title like it's the most important thing he's ever had. And for Travis Tarvin, it's something along the lines of something I've never done. And there isn't much that Travis Tarvin hasn't done here in ATCW. And I think this is setting up a very good dynamic for this. I really do.
I'm thinking so too. I'm expecting a very hard-hitting match out of these two because they have power behind everything they do in the ring. Dennis, I want to touch on something that Matt Wild said in his video earlier. He said he's not even going to get in gear for this matchup. Whatever he wears into the arena, he's just going to wear to beat up Travis Tarvin. Do you think Matt Wild's taking Travis Tarvin a little lightly?
No, I think it's more of a mind game.
Yeah?
I'll beat your butt in Crocs. Yeah. kind of something like that, along the lines of that, or something similar to that. So
Okay.
I hope that answered your question.
Well,
I kind of think that's where that's going.
If he shows up in Crocs, we'll know Travis Tarvin is doomed. Folks, the king of the 304 championship on the line, Travis Tarvin versus Matt Wild. It's going to be awesome. Dennis, I don't know about you, but I am ready to talk about the main event for ATCW Breakthrough. We got a big one on our hands here, folks. The ATCW Heavyweight Championship is on the line when AK defends against the COO of TCW, KG Red. Dennis, your thoughts on this one?
I got too many to be able to share here in this time frame we got. I mean, there's just so much history here, so much story here. I mean, you know, this is like years long kind of a thing. Not just with the war between promotions, but these two guys have known each other for a very long time. You saw that in KG's video. If you have guys haven't watched KG's video, go down and check it out. You have to see it. I think he explains so well what he's thinking now, what he's representing now. I think it's absolutely amazing. And this just kind of blows my mind that we're seeing this particular contest.
Indeed.
For the championship.
Indeed, a year and a half ago or so, KG Red was the first man to kick off this war between ATCW and TCW. Turns out that he was hoodwinked, bamboozled, duped. He fell for the flim-flam. We all did when AK orchestrated everything and revealed it to us not too long ago. You got to think KG is feeling very betrayed and he wants his revenge to make a statement when he takes out AK come Saturday. The all-knowing, the absolute just general in the ring, outside of the ring. He's cerebral, he's dangerous. We got to see his thoughts earlier on Facebook as well. AK claims that KG will only amount to being a witness as he transitions from being the mercenary to the legendary AK.
That may very well be the case. It may not. You know, there's just so much on the line here for KG Red. You know, think about how you feel about getting hoodwinked by all this.
Oh, dude.
Think about how I feel. You folks think about how you feel.
Still hurting.
Now let's think about probably the two men that were affected by this the most. Chucky Manson and KG Red. They are the leaders of these individual companies, and they were both manipulated into doing this. Now, I'm not saying they're best friends now, but on Facebook, it has the interesting tag of the enemy of our enemy is our friend. We are kind of in that point now. And I think it's really awesome that KG Red says he's going to represent ATCW, but he's also representing TCW, and he's representing himself. He's representing a lot. And for him, this is a do or die moment on September 28th.
That it is, folks. I'm expecting an awesome match between these two. We got to see a beautiful frog splash from KG Red in the ATCW ring at one time. I'm looking forward to finding out more about his in-ring talent come Saturday night. Dennis, is there anything else you would like to say about ATCW Breakthrough coming to you live from the Leetown Community Center in Carneysville, West Virginia on September 28th?
Be there, folks. Be there early because I am doing final words, like I said earlier, but this time it's going to be a surprise as to who it's going to be. This is going to be a blockbuster night of professional wrestling action. ATCW just keeps getting better and better and better. We're building up now towards the end of the year, which is always the best time of year for ATCW. Summer's over, autumn's here, spooky season's right around the corner. Whoop, whoop. And ladies and gentlemen, you be there. You will have a great time.
Thanks for tuning in, folks. We will be here again soon with an ATCW recap after this awesome event occurs. Until then, we're going to sign off and get out of here. Good night, folks.